Hello and welcome here on Thursday, April the 20th. Yes, it's 4:20. We'll be getting into some snacks here in just a second. Unfortunately, we sold out of the handmade by robots. So the three that I have is the only three that I'm going to have, apparently. So unfortunately, no more of those. But I did find us another taste test to do. We've had these. I don't want to use the word weird. That just sounds somewhat rude. It's not my culture, I suppose. Whatever these are dates-filled cookies. That's what it says down there. And I don't know how I feel about dates in general, to be honest. I prefer to stay single because that's a lot less bullshit. But as far as that goes, totally different topic. Is it a fruit? Is it a nut? What is a date? I don't know. Is it sort of like a fig? Like, what the fuck is it? Nobody knows. Does anybody know? Somebody knows. Just not me. Smart. I'm not actually sure what... I mean, there's all this this writing on it. It is Halwani Brothers. Dates-filled cookies. And then there's... I'm not sure what language that is. Don't know. There again, so smart. So smart. So this is probably some kind of word, or like that might be the brand name. And as you can see, I lucked out because it was $2 when I got to work. But the next morning there was a price change, and it went down to $1. So it went from $2 to $1. I said, half price, yeah. And now I went back last night. I was going to do this yesterday, but my dumbass, I made myself some dinner, I guess, since I work overnights, if you didn't know. And I was making a Velveeta mac and cheese cup, which I also got on discount. It was also in the discount section. And I was trying to squeeze out the cheese from the little packet. I got some on my finger and I licked it. And I was like, well, now my mouth tastes like Velveeta. I can't do a taste test. But I think I had some mints earlier, like after last break or something. And I was like, I think my mouth might still taste like mints anyway. So that was not a good day to do a taste test for dates-filled cookies. Or any sort of taste test, I suppose. I was trying to look at it to see if there was any other description or anything that told me about it, but it's just these guys in there, apparently. Maamoul. I'm not sure what that word is, but there's that word. That was probably on the front, but it was covered up by the clearance sticker. I got back last night. I don't know if I finished that thought, because sometimes I don't, as I attempt to open this package here. But yeah, they're all gone. Like, they were $1 yesterday when I left yesterday morning, and I got back today, and they're gone. Like, there was an entire shelf of these, and they're gone. So I don't know if somebody bought them and, like, donated them to, like... Somebody said maybe they donated them to, like, like an old folks home or something, maybe. I don't know. Like, I would hope maybe not an orphanage. They've already got enough problems going on. Like, they deserve real cookies, I will say. That's what I don't want to say it's weird. I don't want to say... I found, like, what was it, plums? I think, like, from Japan or something. There was, like, some candy that was supposed to be, like, a plum candy or something. It's not really, not as a fat American, I don't... I guess I'm used to a lot of sugar and shit in my cookies and candies and whatnot, so it doesn't really hit the spot for me, maybe. But I am curious about these, just because I haven't liked something before doesn't mean I'm not going to like it now. I guess you open it here. If you don't fuck it up, maybe. We'll try again. There we go. And they are individually packaged. Here's what they look like in the package. I'm sorry, there's not a whole lot of light in here today. because it's getting ready to storm. But they are dates-filled cookies, large. Is that an expiration date on there? Maybe that's why they got rid of them, maybe. I don't know. Well, it's covered up by the thing. I can't... It goes into... I think there's a date here, but it goes, like, into the cookie. So, I can't see what it looks like. But yeah, I don't know. I've maybe had dates before. Not the other kind. Because fuck that. I can't honestly say if I've had dates before. I don't know. So I guess we will open this up. See what we got. Well, it looks like a biscuit. Looks like a little biscuit. So, and I guess best way is just to go for it. There was a lot of cookie around that. I was expecting a little bit more. At least this one, because you see how it is on the package. Of course, they're never how they are in the package. Does that look like the package? No, it does not. That is that is a lot of cookie around the date, you know, the date filling that I'm trying to get to see what it tastes like. The cookie itself isn't bad. It's not very sweet, but there's a little bit, there's just enough sweetness to it that at least you feel like you're eating a cookie, I guess. I was trying to compare it to something, but I don't really know what to compare it to. There's kind of a little sweet something to it, but I don't know what it is. Let's see if I can get down to the date part this time. Oh shit! It just fell apart. It's very. Now that looks a little bit more like the thing on the package. It's very. I don't know if soft is the right word. It's crumbly. That's for sure. It's crumbly. So I'm gonna take a nibble off this little part right here, because that has plenty of the date filling in it for me to try. It's just all falling apart. It's just all falling apart. It's just mirroring my life. It's fine. Hello, Minxie. Would you like a cookie? It's gonna... Would you like a cookie? A date-filled cookie? She apparently would not. I thought she was gonna go for it, but she's like, no. As far as... I don't know how much of the date flavor I actually taste. Because there again, I guess I don't really know what a date is supposed to taste like. It's not bad. I imagine this is somewhat like... The cookie itself turns very powdery in my mouth, and I imagine this is somewhat like the cinnamon challenge, though I guess that gets like... that kind of solidifies, and I've just got crumbs all over me because of these things. So if you can find these, and you can get these, they're very crumbly. Yeah, right there. See that? Like a little hamster. I've got it right there in my cheekbones. It doesn't get like mush or whatever, but I don't really know how to describe it. But it turns very soft and it crumbles. It's in there. That's all I really know how to say. It turns very soft and crumbly in your mouth. I just realized... Remember how I said it was falling apart? There's actually a piece of the cookie in the box. Good lord, why am I so off? There we go. Now I will eat this guy. I don't mind the flavor. I don't really know... Maybe a biscuit is kind of the best way to... Thank you. Maybe a biscuit is kind of the best way to describe it, in a way. I mean, I guess depending on how you make your biscuits. I don't know. I can't say there's a whole lot of flavor to it, but there is just just a twinge, just a. That's the empty package that I just ate a cookie out of. And I just dropped that one. Looking at the ingredients on the box might be better. Wheat flour, dates, butter, sugar, yeast, contains wheat and milk. That's all it says. So it does say it has sugar. So, I mean, maybe there's a little bit of a sweetness from the dates. Because there again, I don't really have much to compare that to, because I don't know that I've necessarily, if I've had dates, I don't remember eating them or what they tasted like. But yeah, there's, I guess, there's sugar. There's, I thought maybe there'd be like maybe honey or something made with it or something. There's enough of a, you know, it's not bland. I can't say there's a whole lot of flavor to it, but it's not bland. There's a little bit of a sweetness to it. There's a little bit, you know, a little bit of something there that, you know, at least you feel like you're eating a cookie. You know, it's not like you're, it's not like you're just eating sand or something. Maybe that's a good way to explain. It kind of turns to like edible sand. That's maybe not a good way to explain it. I don't know. I don't know exactly how to explain what it like crumbles in your mouth, but it's still like, it's not like it turns like hard like a rock or something, like is what I assume. It doesn't get stuck to your mouth or anything, like is what I'm assuming, like the cinnamon challenge, what happens with the cinnamon challenge. I was comparing it to that a while ago, but maybe it's nothing like it at all. I think I finally see the number on the front of the box, but I don't know what it means. It doesn't really look like a date in any way, shape, or form. But these are something I don't mind them. And in fact, I might, if we had kept these, which I'm assuming, you know, since they were on clearance, I'm assuming we just got rid of them. They might have been in like the kosher section. I don't know what I think that's what they call that category. It's the kosher section, maybe. I don't know. Like I tried the gefilte fish. I think it's kind of over there with all of that stuff too. You know, or at least it was. I don't think it is anymore. But if it had been over there, you know, though I think, oh shoot, I threw away the thingy. I think it said it used to be like $6 or $5.50 or something. I don't know that I necessarily would have bought them for $5.50, but definitely $2. It was worth it for $2. It definitely was worth it for $1. Because I don't mind these. These are actually, I mean, a nice little something to shove inside of you, I guess, you know, like it feels like a very light dessert. It's kind of, it's like I said, there's enough of a sweetness to it that you feel like you were, you know, having something dessert-ish, you know. I mean, it's not, you know, way over ridiculous in flavor or anything, or way over ridiculous in sweetness, like you're eating like cake or ice cream or, you know, pie or something. I think I got her attention. Was it cake? Did you want cake, ice cream, pie? You want whatever you want, which is everything. Oops. I'll try again. But they're a nice little treat, I guess, and a nice little, you know, snack. You can have like one of these and, you know, feel fulfilled, I suppose. If we had had more of them, I might have gotten another one just to have them around, just in case I want them, because I guess probably not going to be able to get them anymore now, unless I visit like maybe a European store or something. I don't know. It has all these, you know, international foods, I suppose, maybe. But if I see something similar someday, at least I will know, hey, those weren't so bad. Maybe I'll pick some of those up and give those a try. But as it is, I guess I have 11 of these left, so I have enough for a little while. So that was your little taste test. I have some noodles in there, and I didn't lick my fingers today, so I was able to do this. I was able to take care of this. Oh goodness. But anyway, I feel like I have something that I was supposed to do for you guys, but I don't get back on my movie collection. Do that. That's something. Perhaps someday. But anyway, oh, this is a complete aside. So if you just came for the taste test, and we're done with that now, so thank you. Thank you for stopping by. See you for what I see you. But I just moved my ghost bride girl is out there, and Winnie and her sister, they're still in the chairs. Unfortunately, I don't have Ava's Playhouse to store them in anymore. Because they were supposed to redo this deck at one point. They didn't. They never did. Which is kind of fine, because it looked like they were going to block my view anyway. So I put my stuff back on the back porch. And the ghost bride girl had a tenant. Not a David Tennant, but she had a pretty big spider hanging out on her, so I just kind of let him be. So that's out there. Just a quick little Halloween aside for people, even though that's quite a few months away, but still always in our hearts and minds, whatever. But anyway, I'm gonna maybe get myself some noodles before I completely crash out. And if you stuck around, thank you for sticking around for my Halloween bullshit. And I will see you for what I see you.